Hello there, YouTube. This is Transformers fan G138, and I'm here with my initial thoughts on Blurr with Hyperfire. He is from the new Titans Return line, and he's actually quite an impressive figure. So this is his little card that comes with him. He's got the whole package. It's got a detailed version of the package art. Tech specs, his regular, plus with Hyperfire. 20 is like the max. That's basically Fort Max. So that comes nice and neat. They actually have the tech specs back, which is pretty awesome. And Blurr himself is very, very much like his Generation 1 incarnation from the movie, or the original toy, especially with the shield. This thing is just mostly a hunk of plastic that becomes the front of his vehicle. It's got a landing gear system, so you can actually throw Titan Master figures in the cockpit. And that can be like a transport vehicle. Almost all the figures have one. The other gun can clip onto it. There's a little peg in the bottom here. So, overall, it's a pretty neat little thing. Yeah. All the package and promo art shows the Autobot symbol here on the window. And if you look closely in his chest cavity, he's got a cutout for an Autobot symbol molded into the plastic. I was looking at his mold mate Brainstorm, and Brainstorm seems to make use of that as an Autobot symbol showing through the window, which I think is pretty cool. So, for posability, this guy has ball and socket joint hips, swivel, just over 90-degree bend in the knee, and a little bit of foot articulation due to the way he transforms. He's got a 90-degree elbow joint with a swivel and a dual hinge system in the shoulder. His head is a ball and socket based on the Titan Master. And this whole back panel you can use to store the equipment, his equipment or his weapon, shield. As far as I know, you can just keep this on and use it as part of the transformation. You don't even have to take this part off. So it's a cool little gun, clip it all over the place, all compatible with everything else. Overall, a nice little nod to Blurr. So, to get him in vehicle mode, he comes back into Robot. First, start by taking his Headmaster off. Now, sometimes with these guys, I really would like to see the heads be able to stay on, but unfortunately, it does not look like I'm going to be able to do that. Sorry about the jump in the video there. I had to pause it, drop this guy down behind the desk, and my my baseboard is pulled away from the wall slightly. He fell right down between. Had to use the pliers to get him out. And it looks like I might have scraped his nose a little bit when I grabbed him. But Titan Master, pretty cool. One of the best parts of this one is the retractable headpiece. Now, it feels really loose, but it stays up good enough to display, which is pretty cool. So that goes down, these go out, and the arms have the same motion. Let's see if I can not project him down behind the desk. A little bit of motion, but not much. That, of course, is it. So, overall, Hyperfire is meh. I'm going to be basically using him for head mode. But I'll put this guy in robot mode for a minute. So, we'll flip up the feet. Plug the two... prior step. Flip this down. We'll flip this out on this hinge. Plug it together. Tap those two together. not do that yet. I'm doing really well with this so far. So we open that up, flip these in. I'm missing a step here. I'm sorry about this, guys. This usually goes a lot smoother for me. Start by flipping these down over the hands. We'll grab this whole cockpit assembly, flip this up, and we'll flip this up too. Yeah, didn't think so. So we'll open up the legs again, flip these in, and then close them back up. So this actually reminds me a lot of the Combiner Wars legs a bit, except they kind of sandwiched and folded into each other. And once you're at this stage, grab these arms and untab them. Bring them down. At this point, we can rotate this back a bit. And then we'll bring up this section and tab it into the front. From here, we can now flip the arms, rotate them back so these go under here. And this tabs into the front shield. Same on this side. And flip this back up. We'll take Hyperfire, turn them into seat mode, and just kind of like throw them in there. And kind of casually, sort of make them sit like this, and then throw the cockpit down, and it snaps into place pretty good. So then just kind of neaten it up, tab everything in, make sure it's nice and solid, and we have a really, really cool looking Cybertronian race car from Generation 1 movie. His gun can peg on anywhere here, as well as on the front of the car. He rolls surprisingly nicely for having the really tiny plastic wheels. And I'm very excited about this guy. Like, I immediately took my IDW-styled Earth Mode Blur off of my 86 Generations movie shelf and threw him in its place. Although I still love the other Blur, he is still one of my favorite designs. This is really, truly straight out of the 86 movie, minus the Titan Master portion. So that was my initial thoughts. I really like this guy. If you don't get anything else from the series, this Blur is very, very, very fun toy. Not just because he's Blur or he looks good, he's just fun. Honestly, out of this wave, I think he is easily my favorite. Maybe only second to Fortress. Just because it's Fortress. But very well done. Very much like it. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Check out my other videos. I know this one's a little late. I was on vacation. But coming up soon, I'll have Skull Smasher and Scourge. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching.